Hey, welcome to the channel and thanks for tuning in. We got week 6 edition of the 2024 Rookie Spotlight Series here on the channel. I've been doing this series since the beginning of college football this season. Each and every week, I'm going to highlight a 2024 rookie that you're going to be drafting in your Dynasty League, your Fantasy League next year in the 2024 season. Today, I want to talk about Western Kentucky wide receiver Malachi Corley, 5'11", 210 pounds, one of my favorite receivers in the draft this coming April. So this is a two-part show, man. This series is all about giving you an early look at a scouting report, giving you an update on their production so far at college football through week 6. And then at the very end, it's pretty cool. I'm going to link a highlight film of his game this past weekend because he balled out at Louisiana Tech, 8 receptions, 207 yards, and 3 touchdowns. And I think you're going to like what you see. So it's kind of like a two-part show. It's pretty cool. So let's get right to it, man. This is just the goal, again, is to just give you an early introduction of some of these 2024 rookies. If you don't watch college football, man, hit that subscribe to this channel. I mean, it is all about getting you ready for your 2024 rookie draft, man. You play Dynasty, you play Fantasy, and you want to learn about future Dynasty assets, hit that channel, hit the subscribe button, rather, and let's get to the show. All right, Malachi Corley having a good season so far. On the season, 37 receptions, 538 yards, 4 touchdowns, averaging 4.5 yards a catch. 63% catch percentage. You can see his PFF grades here. His offense is 84.2 and receiving 82.9. All right. What I really like, we're going to talk about it here with his scouting report, is his yards after catch ability, man. This guy is a monster with the ball in his hands. All right. So you can see here he's had 390 yak yards, okay, out of his 538. So he is an explosive playmaker. And right now in the draft, I mean, he's not really getting a lot of buzz. He's not one of those wide receivers people are talking about yet for the 2024 draft, and I am here to change that. I love this kid. I think if he's used properly in the NFL, he could be a true weapon. So let's take a look at his skill set. So the game I'm going to post here at the end of the video, you're going to see 4 things that stood out to me. I've been watching Malachi Corley for a long time. So, I mean, this kid is just, like I said, an explosive playmaker. I actually have another film I posted on this channel, I'm going to say 2-3 months ago, just showing what he did last season in 2023 and just how special I think he could be as a dynasty piece on our dynasty rosters. All right. So first thing that stands out to me with looking at his play strength and his physicality is off the charts, man. This guy is a running back in a wide receiver body. Again, 5'11", 210 pounds. He's built more like a running back. And in fact, when he came to Western Kentucky, he started out in the running back room and has converted to a wide receiver. So he's got that play strength. He's got that physicality. And, you know, if you follow me on my podcast or, you know, here on the channel, you know, physicality is something I value very highly in wide receivers. All right. He is a yards after catch monster, man. This guy is explosive with the ball in his hands, and you are going to see that on the film I'm going to post here very, very shortly. Not much else to say about that. He can take it to the house on any given play. He navigates through the second level really well. I mean, he is just a really, really good player with the ball in his hands. All right. Acceleration, he's a space creator, right? I mean, he can create space during his routes. His acceleration with the ball in his hands is outstanding. I mean, I don't think he's going to have that long speed to be a breakaway kind of player. But man, give me short area quickness for a wide receiver any day over long speed. I mean, this guy gets open, he gets space created, so his quarterback can find him on a routine basis. All right. I think my last thing looking and watching his film is he could be the ultimate space weapon in the NFL. And what I'm meaning by that, he plays primarily out of the slot. All right. So he's going to be more of a slot guy. Okay. But the 10.5 yards yak average that we talked about earlier just goes to show you, if this guy can get the ball in space, I think he can do some real damage in the second level. And I think that's where I see a role for him at the NFL. It's not going to be so much lining up on the outside where he's going vertical so much. He can win that way. But as you're going to see in the film here, they get the ball to him in short area, spaces and let him go to work. And I think there's a role for a player like that in the NFL. And this kid just feels like a player. I think he's going to crack the top 10 of wide receivers by the time the draft comes next April. Okay. So where is he? Let's talk about that, right? Where is he right now in the scouting community, in the draft community for next year? And you can see here popping up on the screen is This is from mockdraftdatabase.com. So he's number 92 right now. Okay. So that puts him clearly in round 3 of the NFL draft. I think he's a day 2 guy. I think he is a day 2 draft selection. And I wouldn't even be surprised if he goes up a little bit more and maybe sneaks into round 2. That's how much I like this guy. He's going to bring a little different skill set to the table in the draft compared to a lot of the big receivers, Marvin Harrison Jr., Rome Odunze, Keon Coleman. Man, we got a lot of 6'3" big guys. This guy is a smaller, kind of a poor man's Jalen Waddle. All right, and I'm not comparing him to Jalen Waddle because he was a lot more explosive vertically than Malachi Corley that I've seen on film. But man, give me the physicality, give me the toughness of this kid with the ball in his hands. He's going to scrap for every yards, and I think you're going to see that. If he gets that draft capital in day 2, man, this kid, and he gets a good landing spot in the NFL, he is going to be a round 2 rookie selection. All right, so this is what this series is about. So if you like it, man, hit that subscribe button. I'm really trying to grow this channel, man, to get guys ready to give you an early look at that 2024 rookie class. Wide receiver class is going to be good this year in 2024. I think there's a lot of depth, and Malachi Corley is going to be one of the smaller guys that we're used to seeing a lot in the drafts in the past 2 years. A lot of big guys in this draft in 2024. But Malachi Corley, it's going to offer a smaller alternative to an NFL team. And like I said, if he gets in the right draft capital and he gets on the right team and gets an opportunity, I think he could be a player on our Dynasty rosters for some time. So there you got it. All right, I'm going to post the link right here. Go watch his highlight film from Louisiana Tech just this past weekend here at week 6 in college football, man. Thanks for watching.